Yo, what is up, lads? So, just waking up, got a couple of messages about what everything is doing at the moment. Um, so yesterday I said that possibly we're going to go down to 1 ETH. That would be the capitulation of the Dutch auction. Last night, while we're sitting on critical support, 9gag came in and swept the floor and pushed it back up towards the Dutch auction line. Right. So what that is a deviation below where most people have bought. So this is a good buy. You know, this is just a whale coming in and scooping up a big bag because the wall of goblins have created here is just going to keep being bounced off, right? So there's some good signs on this chart though overnight. Volume has slowed down a lot. You can see that over here. So we're down to 4 sales every hour, right? So the volume has definitely dried up. But when the volume is dried up, you'll see these undercutters come in, right? As you can see, all these listings are nice and fresh. Yeah. So this is capitulation. All right. What's this guy selling for? Look at that. 4 ETH to 163. It's insanity, man. It's absolutely insanity. 1.5 to 1.6. Nothing. 3, but he bought it off someone that bought for fucking 4.2. Oof. Oof, man. Just oof. This one. Rank 4,907. Selling for floor. It's just people that want to get out. Look at this, man. It's insanity. It's people who want to get out because they don't understand what's going on here, right? Like they think we're going down, and yes, we are going down, but there's a reason we're going down. Bear market and goblin hands fighting against very low mid price. Right? We're just finding the equilibrium. Smart asses are just like, oh, where's your 1 ETH? It's just like, bro, like this is just the trend that we are seeing, right? It's the trend all the way from the very 3rd day of this project. It's been the trend. I'm just saying that the trend says we're going down, and would you look at that? There's no volume, there's no attention that's coming along to really break us out of the trend. So we're just going to sit here on this line and bounce like this, or we're going to dip below it and whales are going to come in and scoop it up, or we're going to dip below it and you're actually going to see capitulation of the Dutch auction line and it's going to come down to 1 ETH. Trend lines are just trend lines. It's all about the narrative, boys. And I woke up this morning and I saw that what was it that they were doing? Ray came out last night and said they were lightening up. Well, they wanted to vote to see what the community wanted about lighting up the profile photos. Like, that's been one of the main complaints out on Twitter for the past week or so. And they listened, and it looks like they're going to fix the art. Within the first week of launching, they're going to redo everything, spend the money to get it done, and listen to their community. You know, like, I'm having a real hard time trying to find a reason why this project shouldn't succeed. And I'm just here to make money, guys. I ain't here to support this project long term. And yet, they are performing above the standard of the NFT scene. It's a very interesting paradigm, right? Building, caring about their community first, and their reputation. Strange, right? Who would have thought we would have seen that in the NFT scene? So, look, does it suck where we are right now? Yes, it does. Do I think it's going to go lower? Yes, I do. Do I think it can come out of this and actually climb? Yes. Otherwise, why the fuck am I still holding? Why am I laughing at all these people selling for a loss? You know, I might be selling for a loss in a day or two because these people just keep destroying this project because they don't know what's going on. Another thing that you can start doing, guys, if you really want to pay attention to this stuff, is I opened, actually, never mind. I shut my computer down last night, so that idea is ruined. But generally speaking, I will open up multiple tabs throughout the day, and then I can see the historical snapshots that I've taken, essentially. So what you'll see here is this number has gone down significantly since mint, right? We're now down almost 14%. All right, so another 10%, and we'll get to where I think we might stabilize. But also, you can come over here to profit and loss, and you can see like this wave of blood was dissipating for a little bit, and then it started to equalize with the amount of sales. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over here when these two actually do equalize, and or actually the capitulation is higher than the minters who are taking profits. That will be interesting to see. And it has to happen because these guys are running on fear. These guys are running on greed, right? It's the same principle in a sense, because it's all about the money. I'm losing my money. I want to gain more money. So it's all about your net worth, but you're just looking at two different perspectives. It's a very interesting, very interesting chart, that's for sure. So the paper handers are going up, but that could also just be because the looks rare. I don't know if you guys know this, but looks rare has this little reward system in place for listings. I come over here and I farm it a little bit. It's very bad. So basically it's based off volume, right? So as you can see, this is 60. It was 200 originally. It incentivizes people coming over here and dumping big walls on the project and pushing the price down and suppresses it, right? So you have to be within 1.4 times of the global floor, and so you have to just continuously move your wall down as the price gets suppressed. And then I believe after looks rare's reward system disappears from our collection, there'll be no more walls over here on looks rare. That's going to make the listings look extremely bad, right? You can see that in things like this. So our listings are extremely heavy at 3, where they're up at 825 cumulative, right? But then you go to 4. No, it's not going to show me, sadly. But you can see these little walls sitting on looks rare, the green stuff, right? And it's at real significant points. So luckily for us, it doesn't seem like anyone's, well, except for these guys here. So this is the wall that's coming down to suppress most likely. But because the rewards have dissipated, it's down to 60 from 200. It's no longer as attractive. So I guess the whales would just stop pushing it down. But it is there. It plays a factor. I've been watching it for weeks. It's parasitic as fuck. Bids being accepted. It's pretty small. I can't seem to get it. Oh, there we go. So I don't know if I already talked about this, but like you see this bloodbath here, this capitulation of accepting bids right there. That's a really good sign. It's really healthy, as long as we can grind out of it, you know. And then it kind of dies off, and then you have this big massive buy spike, right, which is 9 gag defending the Dutch auction line because it's smart, and all of a sudden you have massive buy volume with a little bit of bid acceptance, which would probably be this one here, to be honest. And then it just disappears. So this is what happens when someone defends the line with a massive volume spike. And it's massive in the sense that like there's not that much volume here anymore. So it was only like 20 buys, but still, look at that. Look what it does. Defends it right back to the trend line. And I'd say within an hour or two from this video, we'll probably be sitting around down here. And then maybe another whale will come in and defend the line. And we'll go up here. And then once we get to this trend line, we're either just going to continue to bounce like this, or we'll finally start to make an ascension up to 2 and try to take out that chunk, and it'll just continuously do that, jumping up ranges. So it all just comes down to the narrative. We're just sitting here witnessing it. I hope that helped today, lads. Peace.